it's been a while since we've seen a C-shaped building or C-shaped architecture. And also, I don't think we've seen one of this shape in this style. So if you're excited to see a two-story modern minimalist but lots of character type of home here in Merville Subdivision, make sure you watch the full house tour. We've got a brand new house on for sale here in Merville Subdivision. So the first thing that you will see, of course, is your carport entrance. Says plural because you have 3 individual gates that you can open. These are manual, of course, but that means you can bring your cars in and out with ease just by opening each gate individually, depending on which car you want to bring out. The second thing that I noticed about this facade is the fact that you don't see a roof. It's so nice and modern and clean. Na parang unang tingin ko sa kanya, naisip ko, wait, something's different. And yun nga yun. There's no roof. You don't see it. And of course, the fact that you can see all of these angular lines and just like they're more like leading lines towards the windows. So I'm getting a little excited because obviously the facade is something that I'm really, really into. So I can't wait to see what's inside. So we're going to explore this together. You have lush landscaping here at the front, which make it look like it's a corner lot, but actually it's not. But it is curving. Alright, so up and beyond the pedestrian gate, you can immediately see your main entrance. But before we check that out, let's look at the carport. Maraming construction. Currently, pasensya na. So may mga dumadaan na kotse rin. Tsaka trike. Okay, so your 3-vehicle carport here, your cars are going to be protected from the rain. It is covered, but it's not enclosed, so hindi siya mainit, hindi siya kulog. Over here on the rightmost side, you have access to the side of your property, as well as the service area that you can see all the way from here. We're gonna take a closer look later on. Silipin ko lang to. Wait lang. Okay, it's locked, but this is staff quarters with an ensuite, toilet and bath. Ganda ng ceiling, wall. By the way, the walls are also textured. Actually, at least from the facade, this looks to me like a brutalist-inspired home. It's not, of course, purely brutalist. You do use paint here, but it is inspired by. And then here on the leftmost side, it's just greenery, like puro halaman. Okay, so your main entrance. For your main entrance, you have grand double doors, solid wooden doors with steel handles, and then glass panels on either side. And when you enter, oh, this is beautiful. You have a C-shaped home. So very open space without it being a plain rectangle. Okay, let's talk about the areas isa-isa. So this is your living area, your receiving area. You have lots of natural light thanks to the huge windows. So this is a fixed window. Yung mga gilid lang yung nabubuksan. And then these are sliding glass doors that lead to this sort of patio or lanai in the middle of the property. Again, it looks like a C-shaped building. So the central part is the open part and it's enclosed. So para pang may partial atrium. And then your living area, although it feels very open doon, it feels very private from the street. Like your neighbors can't see you kasi mataas yung bintana. I love this. Very mid-century ideals. So may pagka-clerestory pero nabubuksan mo siya. Then from here, oh, I love the texture. Yung sa kabila, flat lang. Tapos dito may ridges. Love it. Okay. So from here, you have access to a guest powder room with lots of counter space, a sink, and a toilet. And you have this huge glass that expands the space. marami pang construction dust kasi nga it's really brand new. And then here, okay, from this point, you see your main stairs going to the higher floors. You also have storage underneath the stairs. But for the most part, this is your dining area. Right, so again, you have sliding glass doors that open to your sort of courtyard or atrium over there. And then the area flows seamlessly to your kitchen. You have an island counter over here with an elevated bar, and then a prep side that's lower on this side. Tapos may mga outlets na rin sa likod ng bar. And then an L-shaped counter with your sink, your stove and your hood, provision for your ref, and then your built-ins, so your microwave and your oven, and then more storage. And again, if you were to host parties or events, you have the indoor-outdoor situation thing just by opening the sliding glass doors. Ooh, these switches are trippy. Yung switches, parang siya piano keys. Hindi lahat napipindot, just these. Just the ones with the parang bar. And then over here, you have one of the bedrooms. Ooh, gorgeous. May abang din for a central lighting fixture if you wanted more parang main light. Pero yung mga downlights mo naman, sapat na yan to light the entire room. Okay, this one also has a huge sliding glass door that leads to your courtyard. So again, lots of natural light. But ito rin, the window itself is also very huge. This hindi mo halos kita yung mga jams. That's why it looks so minimalist and clean. And then on the other side, you have your built-in wardrobe, sliding. Soft close, of course. And then your ensuite, toilet and bath with your sink, your toilet, and then your partially enclosed shower space. Ganda rin yung accent tiles na ginamit nila. So mosaic tiles na parang slivers. Parang vertical siya na maninipis na tiles. Ganda tignan. Okay, something to note also, yung flooring ng bedroom na to, we're gonna refer to this as bedroom number 1, is seamless with the rest of the floor. So 60 by 60 na, 60 by 1.20 meter tiles yung ginamit for the entire floor, which looks like it flows out. So there's that visual illusion na parang tuloy-tuloy lang yung flooring hanggang sa labas because the color is the same. Oops, sorry. Let's just check out the service area before we head up. So from your dining, you have access to the side of the house, which we kind of got a peek of earlier, onto your service area. Now this area is open, but you will not get rained on kasi may bubong. You have your built-in counter already. So dito yung gas stove if you needed one. Meron na rin naka-ready na hood. You have your built-in sink. Lots of storage underneath. Your breaker. And then you have staff quarters over here with an ensuite toilet and bath, which still has high ceiling, by the way. And then, oops, ingat lang basa. Mulan kasi. And then over here, you have your provision for your washing machine, as well as a built-in sink na rin. So dito, covered pa rin siya, but again, open, so perfect place to hang your laundry nang hindi makikita ng neighbors, pero matutuyo pa rin siya. And at night, this is gonna be well lit actually. Ang daming down lights. Okay, let's go back in and head to the second floor because that is basically your ground floor. But before that, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and click on the bell so you get notified for whenever we release new YouTube videos. We're on Facebook, so make sure you hit like and see first and follow us on Instagram at Presello_official. If you want to see more of our listings here in Merville Subdivision, Paranaque, make sure you let us know and visit our site at www.presello.com. Invest in your future. Invest with us. Invest with Presello. So you have wooden steps, pero yung yung structure na nag-hold ng stairs mismo, bakal, syempre. And it's these things. So, they have a very slim profile. Pero tibay, kasi nga bakal, di ba? So, kahoy, bakal. Again, very almost industrial, brutalist inspired, very material yung parang pinaka-aesthetic. Like may raw material. It's not actually raw material, like it's not just steel. It is coated. Yung mga ganun. And even these, ganda, hawakan. Even the walls are, and the flooring are made to look like it's raw, but it's not. And that's why I say it's like a modern interpretation of the brutalist style. Okay, anyway, second floor landing. So instead of the tiles, we now have wooden flooring for the entire floor. And it flows seamlessly to the rooms also. Then over here, you have a clearing for a family area. So sakto bagakat mo na stairs, the family can gather here because this is where all of the rooms or the people, kumbaga dito ka talaga dadaan to go up or down the stairs. Okay, so from here you have access to a balcony that frames that courtyard down below and also emphasizes the fact that it is quite C-shaped. Not quite, that it is C-shaped. Ah, even the eaves, they look like they're raw concrete, but it's not. It's just made to look like that. Okay. Ano unahin natin dyan? Dito? Okay. So over this wing, we have 3 doors. Let's check this one out first. And we have bedroom number 2. I'm gonna count the one downstairs as a bedroom. So we have bedroom number 2. We have this much space according to the outlets. You can probably have your headboard over here. Yeah, this is the best place to have your headboard. And then right across that, you have your built-in wardrobe, which, to save on space, is sliding. Kasi kung open nga naman siya, it's gonna take up more space. Diba? And then on this side, you have your ensuite, toilet and bath, with your sink, your toilet, and then your partially enclosed shower space, which has both an exhaust and a big awning window. I really like the accent tiles that they used for the mosaic. May ibang kulay siya, but it's the same. It's a long rectangular shape. Ooh! Speaking of shape, I love it. This is a very irregularly shaped bedroom. So this is bedroom number 3. You have access to a balcony at the front of the property. Pagbigyan na yung construction noise. But it kind of looks like a bow tie. I don't know if you guys can tell. Kasi kakaiba yung shape ng property, diba? So kakaiba din yung shape ng mga room, which, architecturally speaking, I feel like is such a fun challenge and is also, interior-wise, a fun space to work on. Kasi ano yung pwede mong ikasyon sa mga ganyang klaseng space, diba? It's literally not the regular rectangular room, which I really, really like. That being said though, they made use of this space. Dito na nilagay yung built-in cabinet. May galit na galit mag-partilyo across the street. And then you have your ensuite, toilet and bath right here with your sink, your toilet, and then your partially enclosed shower space. Now this is a pretty big awning window. You're not really going to be seen by your neighbor because they're not much higher than you. But if you wanted to have that frosted, I suppose, you could. Ganda, tignan. And then we have here bedroom number 4, which also has access to that same C-shaped balcony that we saw earlier. This room, however, has may mga outlets. Okay, so I suppose your headboard would go here, ideally, so that you have enough space here for a desk right next to your window. And then you have outlets here for a built-in TV and some shelving. You have your entire wall for this for the wardrobe, and then you have an ensuite, toilet and bath right here. Again with your sink, your toilet, and then your partially enclosed shower space with a much bigger awning window, by the way, and a nook for your products. All of the rooms essentially have high ceiling and pin lights. Tapos may abang siya for a central lighting fixture of your choice. Pati dito actually, ayan. Pwede kang maglagay ng chandelier type or like a star fixture above the stairs and also for the family area. Okay, now here is the primary room. Again, this room has access to the C-shaped balcony. You have a much bigger space, lots of open light, high ceiling, and whatnot. And this is where your headboard would go. So you have a view of that C-shaped balcony. So meron namang outlet sa floor, so in case you wanted to have your TV over here, sure, no problem. And then here, behind your double sliding doors, is your ensuite toilet and bath with your his and hers sinks, your toilet, your bathtub, and then your partially enclosed shower space. But you actually do have a lot of space fit for a couple. And then in this section, you have, ooh, this is pretty. Oh, I love that. You have your walk-in closet. So it's open. It's not closed storage. You can see your hanging rods. It's also lit, as you can tell. You have your hanging rods, your drawers with glass and drawers that are opaque, your shelves, and then you have the ones for, oh, I love this, for your watches and your jewelry, for the things that you want to see in one glance behind a glass. Tas nakailaw na rin siya. I love it. Okay, this is a very well thought out home. Like, it's very easy to see how you can slot your things into the rooms, into the cabinetry, etc. And the like, yeah, for that one, for example. Sorry, this is obviously the family area, diba? Andiyan na lahat ng outlets. So obviously, dito na yung TV, diba? Kasi hindi siya nagkulang ng abang. So if you wanted to put your TV, your PS5, your Xbox, lahat na ng charging ports nyo, hindi kayo magkulang. So pinag-isipan nila. Okay, now that being said, it's time to do a recap. But before that, pag-isipan nyo muna at pagmasdan ang napakagandang mga B-rolls na ito. Don't you love seeing houses like this and building one? So in case you have a property that you want us to sell for you, just like what we're doing for this house, make sure you let us know. Go to our website, www.presello.com. Invest in your future. Invest with us. Invest with Presello. So sometimes the team and I like hanging out in person, but also sometimes online. And sometimes we like hanging out with you guys, once a month specifically. And how do you hang out with us? Simply by checking out our YouTube membership channel. There are 3 tiers to that. You have Presello Fan, Presello Team, and Presello Fam, the highest tier granting you access to exclusive videos, contents, shoutouts, and the ability to hang out with us on an online hang. So if you're interested, check that out and I'll see you there. So you've got 366 square meters of lot area and 500 square meters for floor area, split between 2 levels. And I love that this only has 2 stories. You've got 5 bedrooms, 5 toilet and baths, and a 3-vehicle carport, again with that beautiful manual individual gate for all 3 vehicles. Very practical. And what else? You have a garden. Actually, you have gardens all around, but then you have this central garden because, again, the building is C-shaped. You have a service area, both basically a wet and a dry kitchen, and then your laundry area in the back. You've got 2 sets of staff quarters, each with their own ensuite toilet and bath. And this all comes in this very modern, very sleek interior and exterior. So if you were looking for property like this, and this again is in Merville Subdivision, Paranaque, which is very, very easily accessible from BGC, Makati, C5. Ganda ng lugar niya, very katabi niya halos kasi yung highway. But again, it's inside a subdivision, so it's still quiet. Nagkataon lang talaga, tuwing shoot kami may construction eh. But anyway, again, if you want to see this for yourself or if you want someone else to see this video, make sure you send it to them. But if you want to see it for yourself, send us a message or go to our website at www.presello.com. Invest in your future. Invest with us. Invest with Presello. If you want to see more house tours, make sure you click here. And if you want to see more of our Build Your Owns or BYOs, click here. And if you want to see more of our other content, click right here. Also, if you haven't subscribed, okay?